Today the main event is this by Afiq and Fahmi, not by us. Kami diorang ni podcast minta dengan the OG Ashraf. Alright, so while waiting for viewers. Okay, viewers are here. Okay, before we start, I give 5 minutes to Ashraf to explain to mana tahu nerangkan how to study matriculation lah. So,
Oh,
go ahead.
so I'm first and foremost, my name is Muhammad Ashraf Muhammad Kejahan, and I'm ex-student of Matriculation Penang College for the last session, which is 2021. And my session was a bit messy, to say the least, because our first sem was online and our second sem was face-to-face at the college. And for both of my sems, I was in H2, T3, and Sir Rodi, arguably the best maths teacher I've ever had, taught me maths the whole session I was there. He taught me for semester 1 and semester 2, one online and offline. So our first interaction was through online classes. We talked to each other, and I would say that he's a really amazing teacher. You should really respect him. He shows a tremendous amount of care and effort towards his students. And if I were to give an advice to matriculation students who are now going into college, I believe this first sem you are at the college, as I can see from, I believe Fahmi's background, which is the dominatory. And
Yes.
I would say good luck. Try to enjoy the experience there instead of stressing out what's the studies or extracurricular activities that you may be worried about. Instead, just enjoy your life there, because I believe that living there has been one of the most fun parts of my life, because personally I haven't ever lived in a dormitory life before, and that was a first for me, and I didn't anticipate it to be so enjoyable and fun, despite having roommates and people who are constantly intruding your privacy. Literally at there, you're forbidden to have any sort of privacy if you're in dormitory life. So getting to learn that lifestyle and getting to adapt in such a way that we can live in that environment with people helping, people talking with each other. And guys, please connect with your roommates. Your roommates are literally there 24/7 with you. Unless minus the class hours, you will literally be sleeping in the same room with them. So connect with them, have conversations with them, even go take out a food with them. They will literally be the person you will most rely on in the matriculation college, because maybe to people who don't have existing friends there, roommates are a best way to start. So another advice that I would give to matriculation students is, do not be afraid to ask questions to our lecturers, our teachers, because they are very open, they are very honest, and they can help you in so much ways that you maybe you didn't expect you would understand the topic very well until you ask a certain teacher or a certain lecturer. Never mind if you don't connect with a lecturer in a certain way, there are berpuluh-puluh lecturer dekat sana yang boleh tanya. So ronda-ronda lah bilik guru tu. Bilik guru tu very amazing, very lively. And kalau nasi kalau cikgu boleh ajak makan ke.
That's happened. Okay, alright. I think that's all. Ashraf, closing. Closing 30 seconds.
You guys just enjoy your lifestyle. The age of 18 won't repeat itself again. For people who take 2 years, I believe this is only first year kan? To teach first year kan? So our age 18 wouldn't come back again. So please enjoy it to the fullest. And yeah, good luck to you guys. For flat, sem 1, sem 2 tadi.
Okay, thank you very much, Ashraf, for the time. It's nice to see you again. All right, see you, man.
Hope you're doing good, sir.
Okay, Alhamdulillah, so fine. Thank you for
Alhamdulillah.
coming. Now we give the floors to these two bros.
Okay, good luck. Good luck, bros. You got this.
Yeah, good luck, bro. So I leave the floor to you. Right. So be the working hamsters for this time.
Bye.
Thank you,
Good
bye.
luck.
Okay, anything people nak tanya? Tanya. Lecturer tak ada. We are out. So nothing to be afraid of. Have fun.
Yeah. So, okay, start dengan real numbers. Soalan 1. Hi, hello guys. I hope who is watching will get knowledge from this and any benefit from this. So, I will present to you the question for the topic 1 and for question 1. So, given that as the number negative 3.5, negative 102, square root 7 and others number, identify the set of natural number. Kat sini ada berapa soalan? 8 soalan. So, saya akan ceritakan satu-satu kat sini. Okay, first kali, natural numbers. Natural numbers, as you can see, it is the number that don't have any fraction, don't have any decimal. It is just number. So we choose 0. Wait ah. So like 0, 2, and 8. These three kind of numbers don't have any decimal or square root or any symbol. It is just natural number, or I can call it is so pure and don't have any of that. So for the question B is whole number. Whole number is also we can, if you want to make some equation, it is first like W. So whole number is start from also from 0, 2, and 8. And thirdly, C, integers. When we come to the integers, it involves for the positive and negative. So let's find out numbers for positive and negative without any integers from any of these numbers. So when we talk about integers, they only have positive and negative. They don't have any decimal also and any fraction, and pi also not included in integers. So let's find out. So first we have here negative 1, 0, 2, and 8. Why? Because 8 is positive, 2 is positive, 0 is also neutral, and negative 1 is negative, because so it is called integers. So for the positive integers, we just have 2. That's it. Number 2 and 8. Why? Because these two numbers is the only one number that have positive and doesn't have any negative, and they don't have fraction or anything like that. And go to the J. I go to the horizontal. Sorry, I'm not following the right direction. I'm so sorry. So and then we go to the rational numbers. Rational numbers. Rational numbers is the kind of numbers. It is included to all of numbers. Wait.
Yang boleh ada fractions and basically yang tak boleh ada fraction tu bukan rational.
Okay. Basically, the rational number is the numbers that they can have decimal, they can have fraction, but the symbol like
Pi and E.
pi and any words like e, we cannot say it is like to the rational numbers. So we find out the rational numbers. So rational numbers is okay. Rational numbers is negative 3.5, negative 1, 0, 2, square root of 7, 1.4343, 8, negative 2 over 5, negative 2 square root of 3, and 0.68. Of all these numbers, I choose as the rational numbers, but only the pi not included. And pi is categorized as irrational numbers. It is the only one. No, I'm sorry. Irrational numbers. Irrational numbers. There is some error. Wait. It is my fault. Irrational numbers is square root of 7, pi, and negative 2 pi square root of 3. And even numbers, we can say it is so easy. We can see it through 2, 8.
Alright, let me get my questions. Okay, so we're going to skip to the past year question. So past year question for topic 1, and then we'll start from there. Okay, I think this should be good enough. Let me start with number 1A for past year question for topic 1. Okay, first of all, let's see the question. 1A. This tak jelas. Okay, let me erase this. Choose some more clearer pen. This should be fine. The first question for number 1 is A. Determine the value of x and y if 2x plus 12y plus x plus y equals to 6 minus 2i. Okay, this one should be easy. We already know there's for like imaginary numbers, there's one real numbers, and then there's imaginary numbers. Imaginary numbers usually have I. No, not usually. Always have I with pairs of it. So let me write the equation down. Mm, so y it's a bit hard to write. I'm not quite used to this kind of stuff yet. Okay, I think that's good enough. I think. Okay, so we have two equations. One is for the real numbers. The real numbers doesn't have I with it. So we should know that this part ada that have no I with it. So we know like this whole part uh, is um, is the real numbers. We can actually pair with 6 because 6 is a real numbers also. So we're going to do it like this. Equals to 6. Okay, this is the first equation that we have. Okay, the second one is for imaginary numbers. So we know that x plus yi equals to negative 2i because this both is imaginary numbers because it has I pairs with them. So we're going to do it like this. The second equation should be like this. Okay, as you can see here, this both sides have I. So we can just basically like hilangkan like because like both we know like both are imaginary numbers based on the I, so we can like hilangkan them, make them disappear. So be just this x plus y equals to negative 2. So this is our second equation. So okay, we can choose from both of this one. Uh, X equals to negative 2 minus y. Okay, this is our third equation. We're going to act based on this one. Okay, so we shall replace number 1, number 3 in 1. Number 3 in 1. So it'd be like 2, negative 2 minus y plus 12y equals to 6. 2 times negative 2 is negative 4. 2 times negative y is negative 2y. And then just salin balik lah. Just rewrite all this. And then we're going to continue like this. And then basically like cari y lah. So negative 2 plus 12y is 10y. And then negative 4 pindah sebelah jadi negatif, jadi 10. So y 10 pindah sebelah, jadi 10 per 10. Jadi 10 is 1. So this is the first answer that we have. We're not going to end it here just yet because we still need to find x. Okay, as you can see, we have this equation here. We don't need to use this one. We have this one equation. So to find x, we just use the number 3 equation. So x equals to -2 minus y. So gantikan just y with 1. Replace y with 1, negative. So x equals to -3. Don't leave your answer just like this. You need to do it like this. X equals to -3, and then y equals to 1. This is the final answer for A. Okay, now we're going to answer B. B, it might look a little bit difficult, and then there's a lot of steps in it. But at the end of the day, it's just using conjugation. So let's try and do this. I'm going to move this question down so that we can see it better. Okay. So B. Okay, let me just salin balik. There is -1. Okay, make sure to check your equation back again so that you get like the mistake from any. So we know like z1 equals to 3 plus 4i, and then we know like z2 is 5 minus 2i. Okay. So they want to find z in a plus bi form, like this form. So we have to find it. Okay, let's start from here. Let's start by replacing the z. So first of all, we have to find 1 over z3. 1 over z3. Oops. Okay. 1. Z2 is z. First of all, is z1. Okay, that was my mistake. Let me just replace this with 1. Okay, now we go down to bit. So z1 is 3 plus 4i. 4i, and then tambah plus 1 over 3 plus 4i. Just a bit more longer, and then let me just replace this one in the middle. 1 just a bit bigger, and then the other one is 5 minus 2i. Okay, there we've done the replacement. Okay, let's start with which one shall we start with? I think we should start in front because we only have one equation there, so we can conjugate this part. We don't want I on the bottom, by the way, so that's why we're trying to conjugate and to remove the I. So let's do conjugation, guys. Be happy. Okay, conjugation. Okay, let's do 3 minus 4i, 3 minus 4i. Okay, and then this one just salin balik. And then 3 plus 4i, 5 minus 2i. This one salin balik, and jangan salah salin by the way, jangan salah salin ni. Okay, and then just darab for atas jadi 3 minus 4i. Bawah ni 3 tambah 4 3 plus 4i, 3 plus 3 minus 4i. So, okay, from this one, we'll just tambah lagi. Then salin balik as usual. And then, okay. Let's simplify under this by kembangkan dia. So I think you all know how to kembang this one. So let me just write the kembang for it. The hasil from it is 9 minus 16i to the power of 2, and then 1 just salin balik. 5 minus 2i. Okay. So we all know that I, okay, we all know that side note I equals to -1. I to the power of 2 is equal to -1. This is important because we're trying to change this I. So it's 3 minus 4i, and then 9. So this one akan jadi -1. So -16 times -1 is plus 16. And then 9 plus 16 equals to something. 9 plus 16 equals to 25. Then at the same time, kita akan darab ni. Kita akan kembangkan ni juga jadi 15. Jadi kembangkan jadi 15 minus and no plus 14i, and then minus 8i to the power of 2, and then yeah. Okay, from that point, this one the first part is already completed, which is this part 1. Then we have to habiskan part ni. So 1 over 15 plus 14i, and I to the power of 2, we know it's -1, so just replace it with plus 8. So from that point on, we should so let's simplify it by 15 plus 18 equals to 23 plus 14i. Okay, from this point on, we need to conjugate because we don't want I on the bottom again, on the denominator as denominator. So times 23 minus 14i over 23 minus 14i. Okay, so macam biasa kita darab 25 plus 23 minus 14i as our numerator, and then this ni darab ni jadi 529, big number guys, big number, and 196i squared. So this is and then we know that I square equals to negative, so plus 196. So 3 minus 4i equals to 25 over 25 plus 23 minus 14i equals to 529. 529 plus 196. Okay. And then we should be able to finish this one. Yeah, I'll separate this one so that I can combine real numbers with real numbers over here. The numbers over here and then over here. So I'm going to separate it. first so that it will be easier to combine. And then plus 23 minus 14i over 725. And then jadi 3 over 25 minus 4 over 25i plus 23 over 725 minus 14 over 725i. Okay, now we have two. Now we can simplify it by simplifying real numbers with real numbers and then imaginary numbers with imaginary numbers. So 3 over 3 over 25 plus 23 over 725. So it'll be 22 over 145. Okay, let me just, ini kena selalu balik. Don't forget, this is 1 over z3. Okay, and then negative 4 over 25 minus 14 over 725. So jadi negative 2016, negative 26, and then over 145i. Okay, we have this equation. We don't. It's 1 over z3. Don't forget it. Okay. So by doing this, we need to change z over 3 jadi ke atas. So only z3. So we can do this by this over 22, 26, 145. Any I, don't forget the I. Okay. And then this one should be easy to convert. So it's 145, 22, 26, I. Okay, like I said, we need to conjugate it. I know there's a lot of conjugation, but that's just how this topic works, conjugation. And then we need to remove the I from the denominators. And there are 22 plus 26i over 22 plus 26i. Conjugation is actually easy, guys. Come on. So 145 times 22 plus 26i. So jadi big numbers, big numbers, big numbers. Don't be afraid of big numbers. At the end of the day, they're just numbers and we're bigger than them. Don't forget the i's. And then this one jadi 484 minus 676i squared. Okay, we're almost there, guys. And then atas dia salin balik. Bawah ni, the denominators, we can solve it by changing the I squared to negative 1. So 484 plus 676. So, okay. Ooh, I almost forgot the I. That was dangerous. And then actually we can simplify this. Simplify the top one by a lot actually. Bawah nanti jadi 1160. Atas nanti jadi 290 times 11 plus 13i. This is how to simplify it. So atas kita potong jadi 1, bawah kita boleh kecilkan dia jadi 4. So the answer is 11 plus 13i. The answer is 4, so 4 here, 4 here. This is our answer here. Okay, that's how we answer the first tutorial question the first past year question, 1A and 1B.
Question
Huh?
apa tu? Aku buat yang hantar tu.
Oh. Question ni, we're going to do this question because someone's asking us how to answer this question.
Hey guys, glad to see you. Sorry, I have some work to do. So we will start with this question. There are some people asked, and I will answer it as good as I can. So firstly, as we know, this is inequality kind of question. So we cannot transfer x minus 3 to the other half that is right hand side. It is because we don't know it is either positive or negative. So what I'm gonna do, the first thing that I'm gonna do is 12 minus x minus 3 minus x plus 1 less than 0. So if I cannot bring the other half to the right side, so I will bring the right side to the left side. Okay? So, wait, okay. So I'm gonna solve it. So 12, I'm sorry. Okay. I'm sorry because I new to this kind of device, so maybe my handwriting will be so horrible. So 12 minus x plus 1 and times with x minus 3 over x minus 3 less than 0. So I want to explain how I get x plus 1. It is because when I want to make the x plus 1 half denominator, I have to make x plus 1 over 1 times x minus 3. So x minus 3 has to multiply with 2 of these sides. So after I have to use my calculator, 12 minus x squared minus 2x minus 3 is equal to x minus 3. And don't forget to put this inequality sign or you will get 0, and it is so exhausting for this kind of example. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna open the bracket and put the square digit in the front, so it will less confusing for all of us. So I've opened it. 12 minus x squared plus 2x plus 3 over x minus 3 less than 0. And then we can solve it like a normal person. Negative x squared plus 2x plus 15 over x minus 3 less than 0. So I'm actually don't like to have square that have negative because it is kind of hard to solve it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change it to positive. It is I change it like this. I make it times with negative numbers, and it will become x squared minus 2x minus 15 over x minus 3 less than 0. And when we have this kind of number, we need to factorize these numbers back. Uh, uh, yeah. So it will be like this: s minus 5 times s plus 3 over 6 s minus 3. Oh, I'm sorry guys, it is my mistake. I am really sorry. So actually, after we have changed the negative to the positive, the inequalities also have changed the direction actually. So it has been like this. Why? Because we can, because when we change the negative to positive, it means the digit has also been changed, the value has changed. So we come to the interesting part. Let x minus 5 more than 0, and when we solve it, it will be x more than 5. And we have 1, 2, 3. So we need to solve all of that. X plus 3 is more than 0. So when we solve it, x will be more than negative 3. And lastly, we take the x minus 3. We must make it just x as a subject. X minus 3 equal, or I'm sorry, more than 0, and it will be x more than 3. So guys, we have three numbers. We have this, we have this, we have this. 5, these three kinds of x. I don't have any x. So I'm gonna teach you how I solve it by using the method that I have learned. So first we need to make some lines. Some lines, a long line. Negative 3, oh sorry, yeah, wait. Oh, it's okay, I cannot reach it because I kind of short. So the line, oh yeah. So this is negative 3. We put back all the numbers negative 3, 5, and 3. We start from the smaller digit negative 3, 3, and 5. Yeah. So we start with negative 3. We just make sure it is, we must make a line for this negative 3. X is more than negative 3, so we will drag it until it is infinity. And I want to remind you all, sorry. I want to remind all of you. Eh, sorry. Okay. Okay. So I want to remind to all of you, this is infinity and this is negative infinity. So we can continue. So for the 3s is more than 3. So we must do this kind of circle. Why? Because the inequality don't show more or equal to. It is just more sign. So we just vary like this, like this. So we go to the 5. We start with the 5. 5 was also x greater than 5. So we use this kind of inequalities. So it varies. So so wrong. So now let's solve it. This is positive, positive, positive. This is when we don't have any line on it, it is mean it is open and it means it is negative. So negative, positive, positive. And this is negative, negative, and positive. And lastly, negative, negative, and negative because both all three of these is open. So let's break it down. So negative 3, we make it like this, negative 3, like this, and then like this. So we must make it union because why? Because it has all of the digit lastly, then the negative, positive, negative, and positive. So I'm choose positive. Why? It is because the inequalities show more, so I need to take the positive side. So what I'm gonna do, I take the numbers negative 3, 3, and make it plus. It means um, it is just my sir has just used this more la. Okay, so when it is more, we use signs or when it is less, we use signs and. So when we use or, it means it is union. When we use and, it is mean intersect. So we choose or. So I will erase it back. Wow, this kind of because so this is the first time, so you can judge me all you want. So use. Oh, I'm sorry, my reading sign is so horrible. Let's try again. Okay, so 5 and infinity. Why? Because 5 go there, it has no inequality or equal sign. So we go to the positive. This is the right answer. And lastly, x the dot negative 3 less than x less than 3, or we can just use, or we can just make x greater than 5 and then done. Ano yun? Ito na po.
Ah,
Diba? Thank you guys. I will give it back to my friends.
sorry for the inconvenience. We are new to this. Okay, moving on. I'm going to continue from where my friend left off. Where Afiq left off. He left off um, okay, from 12. The question is actually from tutorial. It's 12 D, but now we're going to continue with 12E. So E x over x minus 2 and then 2 minus x plus 6 less than equal to 0. Okay, as you can see here, we need to simplify the left hand side. We already have the right hand side. The right hand side is always equals to 0, and we already have it here. Okay, so time to simplify the left hand side. The left hand side we must factorize it. So first of all, we need to make the denominator the same one. So x minus 2 is just darab silang, and x minus 2, and then x minus 2 darab times x plus 6, and then salin balik this, just salin balik that one. Okay, moving on. Now we have to simplify the top part. So x minus 2x plus negative 2, 2 times negative 2 times negative 2 is 4. Let me check it. Just check your answer just in case. 2 times negative 2 is wait, let me check. 2 plus x is minus 2x, negative 2 times negative 2. So it's 4. Okay. Always check your answer, guys. And then x minus 2x is negative 1, or negative x, I should say. And then bawang salin balik. And then this one equals to less than equal to 0. And then sambung balik dekat sini jadi negative x, or we can write it down as 4 minus x, and then x minus 2, and then x plus 6. The reason why I'm not like I don't finish the denominator is because we need the left hand side to be completely factorized like this one. So this one is already factorized, this one is already factorized, and then this one left one up here don't need to don't need to direct anything, so it's already factorized. So we have left hand side um, oh, my mistakes. I didn't that habis. Oh, that was dangerous. This one actually, this one kena darab x plus 6. Wait, I need to find this one properly. That was dangerous. See, this is why you should recheck your answer. Okay, so x darab x plus 6 sebab darab silang. Yeah, I forgot the darab silang this one. And minus 2 x 2. It should be like this, okay, guys? And then, okay, x cos 2 plus 6x, and then 2x minus plus 4. And then we need to betulkan this one, and then so 6x minus 2x is 4x, and then plus 4. Okay, this one we actually need to factorize it. The top part we actually need to factorize it. So just press your calculator to factorize it. That's the easiest one, the fastest way. Okay, the first top one we have x minus x plus 2, the first one. The second one is also x plus 2. And then bawah x minus 2, x plus 6. That was okay. Make sure to recheck your answer, guys. I did some mistakes, but you live and you learn, guys. So left hand side is completely factorized. Factorize, and then right hand side is equals to 0. So we have achieved for both. We have achieved our first objective to make sure that left hand side is factorized and then right hand side is 0. So we have achieved both of them. So now going to use Rodi way. So for numerator, the top part, this one you need to write this one in exam. I'm just writing this because just to not make any careless mistake. So the numerator is x plus 2. The first one is equals to 0, and then x. This one is just to find in the number line. So negative 2, and then the second one is x plus 2. So I mean it's both the same. So both is the same. So both is negative 2, and then should I do it? I'm gonna do it twice because both is negative 2. Okay, for the denominator, the first one is x minus 2 equals to 0, x equals to 2. And the second one is x plus 6 equals to 0, then x equals to negative 6. Okay, we have 4 number line. Okay, now we need to create the number line. Let me just do this. Oops. I'm going to make it closer, so bigger, so that you can see it. Now we need to draw a line. Okay, the number line is here. So this is our number line. So let's start by putting both all the numbers in here. The first one is negative 6, and then the second one is negative 2, and the last one is 2. Okay, then we know like here is negative infinity, and then like here is infinity. So now we need to make sure we need to see like whether they are closed or open. So the top one is both close because it's less than equal. So equal is close. Okay, and then bottom one cannot, the deno must be open, cannot close, because if it's closed it's going to like be wrong, and then the answer would be, you can like basically the answer would be 0 in some way. So as you can see, as you know, that we cannot like divide by 0, so we always open the denominator. So x minus 2, oh, yep, that's wrong place. Okay, make sure to put the place one properly. So the first one is negative 2 is actually correct lah. Dumb, sorry guys, I'm dumb. Okay, mistakes happens, and then open for both of these. Okay, and then we have 3 lines here. Okay, let's use Rodi's cursor is from low to a high. Low. 2. High. Okay. So let me make like the table. The first one is here. Then the second one is here. Second one is here. And then there's like 3 equation that we need to put in. So it's and then okay, this should be good enough. So which one is the lowest one? The lowest one should be actually by the way, we'll be using the this one instead of this one, okay? So the higher one is x plus 2 and x minus 2 x 2 2 so x minus 2 and then x plus 2 is correct. No, this is correct. I might be mistaken it. Okay. So the first one, okay, we need to choose this number like okay, let's choose like -10. -10 here. Oh, okay. There should be uh there should be 4 factors. Okay, there should be 4 factors actually because as you can see here, the numerator have 2 more factors, so you need to write x plus 2 twice. That was my mistake. And then let me remake mine. Okay, and then let me remake my table back again. Make sure to recheck your answers, guys. Even though it looks that you don't make any mistake, you might have made. So always be cautious. Or maybe you could just live your life on the edge. That's also a choice, I guess. Okay, six. Okay, let me just remake this one. So okay, that's 4 now. So let me write x plus 2 again. And then the last one is x plus 6. So we will choose this side as -10. So gantikan dalam x ni. So -10 minus 2 is -12. So it's negative, okay? Okay, -10 plus 2 is still negative. And then same side, and then -10 plus 6 is still negative. Okay, okay, we're done with that part. So this one, let's choose the easiest one is -4. It's in the middle. So -4 plus 2 is negative. And then -4 plus 2 is still negative. -4 plus 2 is still negative. -4 plus 6 is also negative. Okay. And then so and then just choose this side as kosong. That's the easiest one. So kosong is negative, kosong plus 2 is positive, kosong plus 2 is positive, and positive. Okay, this one we'll just use the highest one that you can get is 10. Or maybe you could choose like just choose like a high number so you can easily answer the left hand side. So 10 minus 2 is 8, so it's positive, 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 and lastly positive. Okay, now we need to darab each one of these into total. So negative 1 darab negative 1 is plus negative, then this one is negative, and then negative negative is plus. Okay, negative 1. You can always recheck in your calculator by using negative 1 darab negative 1. Negative 1 darab negative 1 is positive, and then positive darab negative 1 again, like here, is going to be negative, and then negative darab negative is positive. You can always recheck by darab negative 1, darab negative 1, darab negative 1, darab uh, and negative 1, negative 1, the 1 is negative, darab negative, and then darab negative, and then darab negative is this one is negative, and then this one is also negative. Negative positive is negative, and then this one is positive. Sorry, that's twice. Okay, now less than is negative. We're going to choose negative. Hmm, yeah, what was here? Yeah, one is negative, right? So less than is negative. Okay, and then let me check. Oh, my bad. This one is wrong. This symbol is wrong. So this one is actually positive. Oh, that was my bad, guys. This one is actually positive. Because see, this is why you should recheck. So let's say negative 4 plus 6 is going to be 2. So this one is actually positive. So negative direct negative is positive, positive direct negative, negative negative. This one is actually negative also. So that was my bad, guys. Uh, and then this one is negative, so we choose both this side. Okay, now we go back to this up. Okay, this one is negative infinity to negative 6, and then okay, this one looks like it's open and it's closed. Let me rewrite it. Negative 6. Okay, negative 6 to negative 2 is if 6. 2 is close, so it's going to be like this, and then 2 to negative 2, negative 2, and then to 2 is this one, and then 2 to infinity is this one. Okay, we're choosing this both this one. So let's rewrite it. Negative 6, negative 2, and negative 2 and 2. Okay, and then bila less than is molar, right? Molar, more is O, less than is N. So N we must sambung, I think that's it. Less is N, but we first do this, okay? Because My bad, guys. Malawi is a different place. This one is different. So this is the final answer. Okay. This one is oh, okay. Okay, that was my bad. Okay. So okay. Okay. First of all, we write it as this. Okay. First, we write as this one and then this one, and we use union to connect two sets. So union as union. Uh, from what we can see is both of this side is closed. So we actually can connect them into one set. So it'll be like -6, -2. And then, yeah, I think that's the final answer. And then you recheck all this one. Correct, correct, correct. Make sure you darab silang properly and then factorize properly. Left hand side must be factorized properly. Right hand side must be equals to 0. And then after that, you can do the table and the number of line. And then make sure you write the correct. Make sure all this is correct, and then make sure all you darab this one is correct also, and this one is must be correct also. So and then you get this answer. Both flows can connect, so it'll be just like this: -6 and -2. This is the final answer.
Pasti sekolah kalau juga dia kan. Juga dia kan. Okay. Hey guys, we are back. So, there is my book. Reading my book. Oh, uh, uh, sorry. Yeah. So I have interested with one question that I want to share with all of you. It is past year question for topic one, number 3. Okay. Yes, sir. It was a sorry, I don't know how to do it. So thank you, Shani. So this is the question that I'm talking about. So the question is solve for P and Q where P is not equal to Q, such that P plus QI over 3I equal to 3 plus -16 square root minus I cube. So first of all, what we need to do, so first we need to wait, because it is given that P plus QI over 3I. So you can see it clearly. Sometimes people don't see, they just want to see what they want to see. So this is the question. So first, I will put this 3I from the left hand side to the right hand side. So it will become like this. P plus QI equal to 3 plus negative 16 square root minus I cube, and we put the what we call bracket, and then times with 3i. So let's solve it from the inside. First, P plus QI equal to 3 plus 4i plus I times with 3i. So I know all of you all asking, how did negative 16 square root become 4i? So actually negative 16 is come from this negative 16 times negative 1 square root. So negative 1 square root is equal to I, and negative and I squared equal to negative 1, I cube equal to negative I, and I power of 4 equal back to here, and equal to I actually. Wait, and I power of 4 equal to 1. Yeah, sorry, I just keep that. So, uh, so we can continue. So I will solve it like a normal person. P plus QI equal to 9i plus 12i squared and 3i squared. So we see this I squared, we turn it to negative 1. We also need see this I squared, we turn this to negative 1. So 9i plus 12 times negative 1 plus 3 times negative 1 equal to 9i. So negative 12 minus 3 equal to 15, negative 15. So I'm gonna convert it with position negative 15 plus 9i. As we can see it one in terms of P and Q, P and QI. So P is real and Q is imaginary. So when we make the equal, it negative 15 is real and 9 equal to imaginary. So the last answer is P equal to negative 15 and Q equal to 9. That's it. We are done. Congratulations to all of you. Number 3 has done. So, nampak? Nampak semua? Ano juga?
Last question.
Last question. Semua ni. Ni maksudnya kita nak apa tambah lagi soalan ni? Okey. Okey. Okay.
Sorry. Okay, saya ambil satu soalan ya, if you don't mind.
Okay, sir. Yeah, you can say.
Is everybody seeing it? Okay, alright. Let's say kalau
Oh,
this is quite a trick lah. So my goodness, battery is low. Right? Battery is working low. Let's say if you got this, ini soalan yang 12F kot. Let's skip ke soalan. Sekejap. (12F) more than 0. And I can give you a similar one. Sebenarnya dari daripada 12E tadi tu, sort of dah jumpa lah. X plus 2 x plus 2 squared, x minus 2, x plus 6. I'm not sure the sign. Less or equals to. Sorry, my pen nak habis bateri, so dia buat start part perangai. And let's say one more question yang I just reka here. My goodness. Let's say it's a x plus 5 modulus x plus 3. I want you to look at this. My goodness. Sorry ya, pen buat perangai. Dah lama tak pakai. I want you to look at this yang numerator ni. They have the same characteristic. It's an always case. See what I mean by always? Can we agree that for this one here is always positive, always negative? And this 2 here is always positive. It won't change. Yang the negative 4 because it's constant. Yang the other 2 here because it's one is a squared and one more is a modulus. So you guys okay? Since there is this always case, then there is a shortcut for you to solve it. I'll tell you the shortcut. Look here. So since it's always negative and we want here, the question said that we want it to be more than 0. So I can say the equation need to be a positive. Because it need to be more than, and the other one it says here is less than 0, so it need to be a negative, so it will be less than 0. And the final one I can say it's less than 0, so it also need to be a negative one. Until here, you guys okay? This is a bit tricky, this one. Fast way. Okay, and then we look at the top part just now. Since this one is a negative, it's always negative, and I want my answer to be a positive, so it shows that this down one here, it need to be a negative, because a negative, then only I get myself a positive. You guys okay? Any question from the listeners? So now, okay, since I want it to be positive, since the final one I want it to be positive, so negative, positive. So x plus 1 need to be a negative by our deduction just now. Okay, since we said it's going to be negative. So here you can easily just answer x is less than, let's say 0 here. X is simply less than negative 1. You can either leave your answer in that form, or you want to leave your answer in this form. Okay, both of them are accepted in exams. You guys okay? If there's anybody want me to explain, please let me know. Just type down. Okay, so by using the same style, okay, alright, have a look. So this one is a positive, and I want the final answer to be a negative. So then this part here, it need to be a negative. Positive, negative, negative. Positive, negative, then only I got myself a negative. So x plus x minus 2, x plus 6 is the negative is less than 0. Right? So this one here, we solve it by using graph. Negative 6, 2 less than 0 is over here. So it's a negative 6 until 2. That's the shortcut. This is for question number 12 E tadi. Just now E. And final one. This final one here, actually I just create a question out of thin air. Okay, so let's rewrite it a bit to make sure it's less kelang kabut sikit. Okay, so since this one is a always positive, and the final one we want it to be in negative. So here it need to be what? It need to be in negative. Then only I get myself positive, negative, and negative. So it shows here your x plus 3, since it's a negative, x plus 3. Come on. It's less than 0 due to the negative here. Right. So x is less than negative 3. So you can answer in this way. Both of them are accepted in exams. These are the trick method lah, the quick method. If you see there's an always case, then you can solve it by using this method. So you can use the number line, you can use table. It's okay. Tapi yang the first one tak boleh kot. First one sebab dia tak ada X. Okay, alright, I think that's all. And thank you for coming for tonight, for everyone. That's Fahmi. That's Fahmi. Masuk sekali lah. No, you guys masuk sekali because we are done for today. 10 lah, okay tu.
Yes, sir.
Just come out to the screen lah. We are done for tonight, I guess. Right, so guys, anyway, thank you for watching for tonight. Hopefully this program, I guess, will be done every 2 weeks. Minggu ganjil, Jumaat, then we'll be doing this. And right now test run in KMPP, we might be open again for the whole Malaysia lah. Last semester sebab for the whole Malaysia, seminggu exam. And they said that, oh sir, benda ni patut berawal. So I'm starting early for this semester. Okay, I think that's all. So viewers, any more you would like to say? Yang, nak cakap apa lagi? Okay, Fahmi?
Okay, yes, sir.
Okay, yeah. Thank you very much. So, okay, I'll see you guys again in the next 2 weeks. If you need further help, you can go to my YouTube channel and check out there are more stuff over there. Okay, thank you for coming. Please comment, share, and subscribe. And thank you for watching. Bye.